Hello everybody and a very good morning. Welcome along to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. Thank you for joining us on this Tuesday. We are rattling through the week. Had such a busy day yesterday. Once again today it is hot outside and it is going to be hot in here as well because we've got some amazing shows coming up over the course of the day today. So tip from the top again, we were talking about it yesterday. Stay indoors, stay cool, get yourself a tall glass of something icy and stay with us because over the course of the shows today we have got brand new launches, we've got deals like you've never seen before, and it's going to be amazing. We kickstart of course with Wake Up Call, where we're going to give you a preview of everything coming up over the course of the day today. 2 o'clock this afternoon we've got a brand new launch you're going to absolutely love, the intricate doily dies which are coming up. I have a feeling that they will be flying off the shelves because they are absolutely stunning. And you know what? I always marvel at the kind of the engineering that our guys do to get the level of intricacy into our dies. These are next level. You're going to absolutely love them. So that's coming up in launch at 2. And then later on, we've got launch party from 6 o'clock, 1 o'clock Eastern. And again, you're going to see lots of our recent launches in there. Things like yesterday's amazing winter floral decoupage collection. That is coming back. That was flying out of the door yesterday. We've got our Christmas decorative stamp and die collections, plus some brand new 3D Christmas topper pads, which I think you're going to love, particularly if you like nice and quick, easy makes. There is something for you today. Now, it's not just me over the course of the day today. I'm reunited a little bit unexpectedly, but it's a lovely surprise. I tell you what, as surprises go, it's probably one of the best, in fact, the best. She's back with me today. She wasn't supposed to be here. She's filling in. She's my absolute fave, the one and only TV wifey, Debby Robinson!
Yes,
very summery.
Thank you very much. Well, it's very warm.
It's warm.
Very warm. So yes, nice and summery clothes on today. Maybe a bit of extra flesh on the show, but never mind.
No.
Because got to keep cool.
Keep cool.
And we are keeping cool today because we have got the coolest things on the show. You're going to absolutely love them because we've got so many launches. I'm going to be kickstarting lots of lovely just keep hearing lots of things. Kickstart with all of little sneaky peeks of everything that's coming up later on today, and I can't wait for that launch. So even though it isn't expected, I've already done these yesterday down at Hobby Maker, and I was so excited to bring them up here today to launch them officially on Crafters TV at Crafters Companion, which are our beautiful doily dies, and I absolutely love these. You're going to love them too. Very Christmas themed as well. However, lots of snippability factor, and they're a doily die that's it's inspired by that lovely lace effect, and it is absolutely gorgeous. You're going to love them. There's so much you can do with them, so many ideas that I've got, and I've tried to bring some back. I've had to copy a few ideas that I did from yesterday, so you might, if you watched Hobby Maker, there'll be a couple there that you'll see, but I've tried to keep it nice and simple as well with a lot of them, but show you just how fantastic they are with lots of amazing demos lined up and sneaky peeks of what our Sarah's going to be doing later on.
Oh yes, for our US viewers as well, a little bit later on after our launch party, we are going to be having a bit of a US warehouse clearance wrap up, so that will be coming up for you as well. Sarah's going to be here later on for launch party and that show as well, so it is going to be an amazing day. 2 of my absolute faves in the studio. What more can I ask for on a Tuesday? Have you got some little finished samples there?
I have, I forgot to show you. Too busy talking, I forgot to show you. Let's have a look at some of my favourite samples. We've got an amazing design team, can I just tell you, and I love this one that Maxine's done. It's absolutely beautiful. I love the colours. I think it's the colours that make me attract to this one, but she's done a lot of clever things with this because she's snipped out some of that design and done a little bit of multi-layering. But not only that, you can create your own little Christmas decorations, and I'll show you how easy it is to put one of these lovely decorations together as well. So if you love making your Christmas decorations, we've got you covered with those doily dies. If you like keeping, I did this one yesterday.
That's lovely.
A lovely autumnal. It's not autumnal at all.
Winter.
Monochrome. It is a beautiful one there, just by using some Miracard and some Centura Pearl. This is one of my demos that I'm going to show you later on today as well. So we've got lots of lovely ideas coming up for you. That could be a little party invitation if you wanted it to be, or a card, either way. But just showing you some different ideas that you can use these. So stay tuned, is all I'm going to say. I've got loads lined up. Sneaky peeks today in the wake-up call, and then that great launch at 2 p.m. as well.
Going to be a fun day. We've got Taylor on the socials. If you want to say hello, you can do. I'll say a few hellos in just a few moments' time. Details coming up, whether you're watching us on Facebook or indeed on YouTube. Send in your comments and we'll see who's watching in just a mo. But let's have a look at that launch. It is fantastic. The Christmas intricate doily dies. 6 you're going to get here, and these really are absolutely beautiful. You can pick the collection up today if you're a platinum. Everyone saves 20%, and again, I marvel at the fact that we give you these discounts on a launch. You're thinking, well, you should pay full price, really. Not with us. You're paying just $37.99 or $47.50 today. Platinum price is £30.39 or $38 if you're shopping in the US. And if you just want to dip your toe in the water with these as well, you can. Individually, you can go or 2 for £14 or 2 for $18. Taylor's on the socials today. Terrific. Taylor is with us. If you want to say hello, as I say, you can do. Kirsty D says, good morning, everyone. It's a bit warm today. Warm, yeah. They reckon probably maybe 40 degrees in parts of the UK today. Potentially the hottest day on record. We've got the aircon on in here, so we're all right so far. Jeffrey's in saying, morning, Ben and Debbie and all the Superstar Suit TV crew. We've got Johnny and George in the gallery today. Hello. Whoop, whoop. Lynn Harvey says, hi, Ben, Debbie, the CTV team, the wonderful social superstar and everyone. Liz R is in saying, morning from a sunny Rampton. And Terry Bauer says, I've got to stop staying up so late, but it's so much fun to watch the show live. Isn't it? I think, it's a little bit different because then you can get the deal straight away, can't you see, rather than watching it back later. And Shazai was in as well saying, good morning, Lord Ben and Fab Debbie. Happy I am home for my 2 special TV couple. Oh, well, that's cute. Thank you. We're going to have a fun day today as well. As I say, lots to come. And, of course, if you've got any questions about anything that we've got, feel free to send those in. I'll quickly show you all of the designs that you're going to get within this brand new set. They really are gorgeous, and they've got some absolutely stunning detail. And like Debbie says, once you get into these and see the kind of things that you can do, decorative elements, beautiful for your card fronts as well. So much detail and snippability in all of these. I'll give you the names of them in case you want to go individually or on a twofer. So that one there is your mandala. Oh my goodness me, how gorgeous is this? This is your lace edge star. Take a look at all of the detail here. I don't know, but I bet these were flying out the door yesterday when you launched these at Hobby Maker.
Did indeed.
They are going to go again today. Wowzers! They say, don't they, that no two sort of designs, snowflake designs are the same. You're seeing that here as well in these. They are absolutely gorgeous. That frosted star again, so much detail in there. Then, oh my goodness me, you've got the opulent snowflake. Just again, appreciate how much detail you've got in there. And again, how much snippability that you've got with that. Love the idea of multi-cutting these and creating your own Christmas ornaments and decorations this December. That again is stunning. That one's called an elegant snowflake. I mean, come on, detail like we've never seen. And then lastly in this set, how cool is that? The regal snowflakes are all very, very different, all very elegant and super intricate in their designs. And we're already busy for these. I think it's a great price for the full collection. So just over £30 of platinum. $38 if you're shopping in the US as well. However, it might be sort of a new concept to you, a new idea. You think, I'll dip my toe in the water, go individually, or go 2 for 14 or 2 for 18. It is entirely up to you. Morning to Shadai, who just says, Debbie, the glasses you were wearing yesterday make you look gorgeous. You must wear them more often on TV.
Do you know, I've actually got them on today because the thing I didn't, because I bought 2 pairs, and these pair, someone said I look like Alan Carr's sister, and it kind of put me off. To be fair, I've met the man and he did actually say that himself. Alan Carr's a comedian over here.
And he sort of talks like this, doesn't he?
Yeah, but he wears thick black glasses, so and I was like, it kind of put me off wearing them. But do you know what? I love them because these are the Kylie Minogue design.
Oh, you look more like Kylie, I was going to say.
Thank you. But I do love these glasses. I really do love them. So I thought, do you know what? I don't care if I look like Alan Carr's sister. I can think of worse things to be compared to. I mean, he's a very funny man. But yes, thank you very much. I'll take that.
You look marvellous. And Olga says, hello all. Guess everyone is getting handmade gifts for Christmas. Too many amazing Christmas launches. I must have them. Get shopping now. Get in before everybody else. Then you can enjoy the official launch of these coming up at 2 o'clock, 9 o'clock Eastern. But let's get going with them. Let's see how easy they are to use. Which one are you going to start with, Debbie?
Well, I'm going to start with one of the snowflakes. I'm going to start with a regal snowflake. I love all of these. And when you look at those designs on each one of them, the doily design has been, that intricate design that you would normally get. You know what I mean by a doily, don't you? Because I think that's across stateside as well as here. Beautiful, like a lace kind of effect. I used to go out and buy loads because I used to love them in my crafting. Don't have to do that now because I've got them in my die form. But there's lots of areas what you can actually snip out. There's bits that you can cut off. You can layer them up. You could do a little bit of decoupage by just changing your colours, by multi-layering and snipping those little bits out. So I'm going to try and cover quite a bit on the show today, but I do love this regal snowflake, and I've chosen, I've actually done a little bit of, I'm going to say it's been inspired by Jan with this one because she loves a craft card. So I've taken some craft card and I've taken from our luxury mirror pack. This is that red, and you see that beautiful satin finish. I've used one of those sheets as well and just cut them down to size. Now, a lot of people questions I were getting asked yesterday, the size of the dies. They're roughly around the 3.5 mark to 4 inch mark. And I absolutely adore these. And I know from the response that I received yesterday, the messages that I received yesterday, the people were loving these, absolutely loving them. And I think everybody were taking shelter yesterday. Oh, do you know what I forgot? My plates. What? Hang on a minute. Getting so carried away, I forgot to get my Gemini plates.
If you what?
My Gemini plates.
Oh.
Where's the little ones gone? Who was here last?
Who was in yesterday?
Who was here last?
Jan. Jan.
I'm going to blame Jan then because I don't know where they've gone.
We'll let you find them very quickly.
Just let me find me, please.
Lots of comments just coming through saying how much you're loving these. Christine just saying, Debbie looks gorgeous with or without glasses. Absolutely right. And I tell you what, we will, as we go through the show. In fact, I can tell you the sizes of these. I think they are all pretty similar. Yeah, 3.5 by about 4 inches, the size of these. Who was asking that? Kerry. So yeah, about 3.5 by 4 if you are looking for the sizes on those. And again, you can go on a 2 foot with those.
The smallest one is just it's a 3.6 one, which is quite an what do you say when it's even on both sides? What's that word? Symmetrical?
Symmetrical. I was going to say equilateral, but symmetrical.
Yeah, it's equals. Yeah. So the smallest one, and that one is, and it's one of my favourites. I love this one, which is, if I can find it now, thank you, the opulent snowflake. Yeah. So that's the smallest of them, but they are roughly around the 3.5 to 3.6 to about 4 inches. So a nice size one, and perfect as well if you do love home decor. We said this yesterday a lot. Home decor pieces, scrapbooking pages. You could have them as backgrounds, so as prints. I've used them to create like a little stencil technique as well. Lots and lots of things you can do with them. If you love paper piecing, these will be lovely.
Wow.
But you will definitely need
your hold and release sheets.
Yep. In a month for Sundays, I wouldn't be trying it by just literally picking them out of the die. I'd want that hold and release sheet for that one.
We've got them on the show today as well on Launch Party. If you shop the day, you'll find those hold and release sheets. So yes, get them in your basket.
Fabulous, yeah. Get your basket filled is what I'm going to say with that one, because they would look lovely with that that paper piece and design, especially in a different colour there. But honestly, when you see these, and even the lovely aperture, and I'm going to show a little technique with that later on as well, where you can cut out and create an aperture and then pop behind there another piece in a different colour if you wanted to. But honestly, you're going to just find these just beautiful, and you'll see the intricacy when you get them home. I know we can't sometimes do it justice when we're here, but literally the intricacy, and I'll try and hold that onto some contrasting paper there. Look at that, absolutely phenomenal. Stunning. And the snippability is, do you know, you could take these pieces off and create another design within there. So all of them have got that little snippability factor as well. You're looking closely, aren't you?
Oh yeah, because there's almost like a little star within the snowflake, isn't there?
So if I tell you what, I'll do it with this one. Let me grab my little scissors. Let me find my little snippies.
So then you'd have like one, you'd have like the main bit, and then like 4 or 5.
So you could take this off, And so, do you know, if you just wanted to use some contrasting coloured paper or take these bits, and let me tell you now, I won't be throwing those bits away. I'd be using them for maybe a background piece. But I just want to show you the snippability part of it as well. Kind of gone off piece to what I was doing here, but
that was my fault.
It's all right. That's what we're here for, isn't it? We can give you all these ideas. I just don't want you to look at them and think it's just a snowflake, it's just this, it's just that. There's lots of things that you can do with it. Look at the difference. And I'll bring the one back in now. Can you see? Perfect.
Yeah.
Best way to describe it. So when you are doing a little bit, and can I just say, there's more in there.
It's almost like a flower now, isn't it?
Exactly. And you could even go, can you see this design? If I bring the poker tool in, around here, if you go around, you've almost got like a petally shape as well.
Yeah.
So you could do a little bit more. You could do that in contrasting colour, layer it up onto the top.
Love
or
that.
you could simply pop that onto the top and give it a real decoupage feature to it as well. But again, I wouldn't be throwing those away.
No,
I'd be
keep
using those for something else because you've got a lovely little pattern there. So we'll do another piece cut out into the craft card. And I know, honestly, I know that when you get these home, you're going to look at them. And the reason we call them the doily is because of that, you know, that it is lace inspired.
Lace inspired, yeah.
Yeah, it is lace inspired.
So, you know, I'd love to see these cut out as well. You know, Keith's holographic that he brings.
Yes,
I think
I was just thinking
lovely
of Keith, yeah.
in some of that
Keith's holographic would look
they?
lovely.
But-
Acetate.
Oh, yes.
Acetate would look lovely.
So great for your construction as well, that would be, wouldn't it? If you want to make your own little Christmas ornaments. I love that idea of cutting these multiple times and hanging them on your Christmas tree as well.
Oh, honestly,
Great idea.
because my little Sapphire, she has a little own Christmas tree in a bedroom.
Her own tree?
She has her own tree in a bedroom. Yeah, she likes.
Cute.
Her mum puts the Christmas tree up downstairs, but she likes her own in the bedroom.
Yeah.
So I said, because I said to Tash when I rang her yesterday, and she asked me she always asks me what I'm doing, and I showed her what I got on, and I showed him a little Christmas tree hanging decoration, and I said I'm going to get Safi involved with me making some for her own Christmas tree this year. So we're going to use those, and we're going to make loads together because I think she'd really enjoy it. She's just starting to get into crafts and making things. So I think you know, any age could use these. But I know you could have a lot of fun if you do love making your own Christmas tree hangings.
Yeah.
Dave came up with a lovely idea of popping them onto some invisible thread. So perhaps taking it in and popping, I put some twine in, but put some invisible thread and then hang them from your windows.
Yeah.
So you've got like in different, you know, like a gradient type, so some shorter, some longer, if you love those kind of things. So lots of things you can do with them. And these aren't just for Christmas. I know one of our lovely design team members said she can't wait to get started. Now she's done the Christmas inspired feature to them. She can't wait to get started with them and start using them in outside of Christmas crafting. But look, I mean, the interest, and that's one pass, Ben. One pass with a Gemini, and look at that, that level. Of course, ink them up if you want to ink them up as well. I'm going to use it to create, and I've got a couple of pieces here, but I'm going to use it for a box lid. Because I thought, you know what, they're going to be perfect for like your decorations with boxes. So I'm going in with a box, and I'll give you the measurements for this.
You're enjoying your construction at the minute, aren't you?
I do, yeah, love a bit of construction. So I've got a craft card base and a white top. And I've done these to 8 by 8 and scored them in. And if I remember rightly, it's 1.5 this time. So I'm making this box. Get your craft card the right way around, Debbie. So I'm just going to pop these together. Like so. And do you know what? I love that. I love being interactive here. So if you're loving these, give us some ideas of what you're going to do with them.
Exactly.
Drop Ben a comment or two, or let Taylor know, because is Taylor our social media superstar?
Taylor's on the socials today. And also, if you're not going for the full collection, let us know which two you've chosen and why. Get in touch on Facebook and indeed on YouTube. I think at that price, though, I think the majority of people will probably, especially if you're platinum, will probably go for the full collection.
I would.
Because it's, well, I think it's a great deal for all 6 today. I know there's been so many brilliant launches over the course of the last sort of 10 days, and budgets may be a little bit tight. But again, this is a collection that, as you'll see over the course of this show and indeed during launch day as well, it's a collection which is super craftable, like we saw yesterday with that winter foliage collection. And again, it's a collection that, you know, you'll use it this Christmas, and then come next year, you know, you won't be going, oh, well, I can't use that now, it's kind of out of date, it's past its sell-by date. You'll use this each and every year. And as Debbie was saying, actually, there's lots of sort of layers to these dyes, which don't always suggest Christmas. There's ways to manipulate them to
there
use
is.
them all year round, isn't there?
As always, and that's the clever thing what they've done, we, Leanne and the team have done, has thought about it, how you can take it, outside of your Christmas crafting.
Yeah.
But I just want to point out as well, these are lovely big dyes that will work with other other collections. They'll work with the Frosty and Bright. They'll work with the what was the other one that with Bethlehem? All those kind of things. If you wanted
Vintage
to, cross, yeah, literally, you're going to be able to use these for all things that you might have already got, and create as well all the extra things that you're going to be able to do with these as a standalone product as well.
And like you said, with your paper piecing, these would be great. We've got the paper piecing craft box on launch party later. But also, like with the mandala one, again, there's no reason why you couldn't colour into these as well if you wanted to. Use these as little stencils. There's so many different ways that you can use them, and they're all very different in their own right as well. And not all of them scream Christmas, which is why we're saying actually, you can certainly use these. You can use these right throughout the year as well. That one there's almost got a bit of a nautical theme. What's that one called? The opulent snowflake.
Yes.
The more you look at them, the more intricacies, the more details that you see in them, and the more your I think your crafty mind will explode, and you'll be like, oh, I can use it here, I can use it there, I can use it everywhere.
And that's
You've got a song then. I'll use it here. I'll use it there.
Now, what I would be doing with my solid pieces, because this is just a bit of matting and layering, I probably could have got another snowflake cut out of that piece. So I would personally make sure that you are doing that, get the longevity out of it. In fact, you know what? Would you just hear me just for a second? I'm going to do that again. I'm going to pop that through. I like to change things up. I'm a little bit rogue sometimes. I just tend to change things as I'm going along.
Not like you.
Times. Not like me at all, is it, Ben? No. Not like me at all. Do you know what else I'd love to know? How's everyone coping with the heat here in the UK? I know we are a funny nation. I was saying this earlier. We talk about the weather ever such a lot.
I know.
Whether it be warm, whether it be cold.
How are you coping with the heat,
How are
Debbie?
you
That's
coping?
the main question.
Yes, how are you coping? Are you keeping cool?
Yeah.
Share your tips, share your hints and your tips.
I was most jealous yesterday because a lot of, particularly our US friends, were talking about the fact that a lot of them have got swimming pools, haven't they, you see? So it's just like, I'm keeping cool by jumping in the swimming pool.
I did have an offer of that yesterday, I did.
Jumping in a pool?
I did. I had an offer and I didn't see it till I got home.
What?
Because I did a little bit of a Facebook Live yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
In the grounds of that beautiful hotel that I was stopping in. And I didn't see the comments until after. I like to go back and look at the comments because you can't always see them. And she said, if you're only 15 minutes away from me, you could have come and jumped in my pool. And I'm like, why did I not see that? I know I didn't have my swimming costume with me, but...
Well, pack it next time.
Exactly. But yeah, I would have loved that in a little pool or whatever. I don't know if it were a paddling pool or a hot tub, what have you. I'm not sure what it was, but honestly, I would definitely have taken her up on that offer if I'd have known. Her daughter used to be the assistant manager at the Evesham store.
Okay.
So it's Liz. She's a regular... Liz.
Liz actually commented, and she was one of the ladies who said yesterday that she was keeping cool by swimming in the pool.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, 37 degrees, she said. I'm keeping cool by jumping in the pool.
It was very, very hot down there. But if I had seen that comment, Liz, I would have been definitely taking you up on that offer and coming to see you as well and have a nice little catch up too.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm
happy to see anyone who's got a swimming pool in this heat.
And I say a hot tub, but you can cool your hot tubs down, can't you? You've got the cooler.
I wouldn't necessarily want to be in a.
You what, though?
I wouldn't necessarily want to be in a hot tub in 37.
I don't know.
Degrees.
I think I would gladly took in anything because I'm not kidding. I was sticking to everything. Every time I sat down, I made a suction noise and I got back up, and literally, and that weren't just me; it was everybody. I could hear these noises as they got back up because we were literally sticking to things. I got my arm was sticking to honestly, it really was incredibly warm.
I had my shorts on yesterday for the first time.
Did I miss seeing your lovely legs?
Well, I'll put them on later for you because I don't. When we do the show, the start of this show, we always sit down, don't we? So I think it looks a bit maybe
you didn't put your legs out earlier. Yeah.
But later on, obviously, I'll be stood behind this, so you won't necessarily see them. But I put my leg up on the counter yesterday to give everyone a little view. The old hairy legs there. Even Jake's got his shorts on today.
I did see Jake's hairy
He's
legs
got a pair
earlier.
of hairy pins. Have you seen him?
I did. He's got a nice pair of
He's
pins.
like Teen Wolf.
He's a lovely pair of legs.
Oh, Julia was out there asking whether or not she could. That's funny, isn't it? When blokes get their legs out and they're a little bit hairy, and the ladies always go, "Oh, can I wax those?" She was so cute. She was like, "Can I wax those?"
Is that what she would have to do? A bit of waxing?
Yeah, to wax his legs, help him to keep even cooler in the heat.
Yeah, do you know, I would try anything. And when I got home last night, because I told you my aircon can't work working. Oh God, it made a hideous journey back home. I just got hold of a bowl of cold water and stuck my feet straight in it when I got in. And it instantly cooled me down. It was lovely. It was really lovely. Now, you can see I've put my box together. I've got the papers that I've used here are 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Not sure if we've still got the 'Twas the Night Before Christmas available, but you can always go and check out the website and go and have a little look on there, because this is the papers from the 'Twas the Night Before. Got myself a little bit of ribbon because I fancy doing a little bit of a little feature just on there, and I'm going to pop that around. So I'm just going to pop some of our tape pen just onto the back of the ribbon, and wait 10 minutes. Do you know why is it every time I come in the studio, Ben?
Is it run out?
It's run out. It's
you know
all
what?
on there. I think I'm cursed every time I come in here.
Jan actually mentioned this. She said she was going to take them right down low because she knew that you were coming in.
Did she?
No, she
Is
didn't.
that what she did?
I'll make
You jester, you.
You jester.
You jester.
Can I just say, Louise Ditch on Facebook says you can all come to my pool and we can have a pool party.
Way.
I have a tiki bar too.
A what bar?
A tiki bar.
What's a tiki bar?
Isn't it one of those like Hawaiian style like straw? Isn't it like one of those straw bars?
Oh my goodness. Can we get that? Do you know we could actually we could do a little bush trip and maybe do a little bit of a live from down there as well, couldn't we?
Oh yeah. It's like a little. It's like I'm gonna have to show you now. It's like a small little Caribbean bar.
But it
I am
sounds,
well
whatever
up
it
for
is,
that.
it sounds amazing.
Crafting by the pool.
Crafting by the pool. It's like twisting by the pool, crafting
Who was
by
that?
the pool.
Twisting by the pool. That was
Dire Straits.
Straits.
Yes.
Twisting by the pool.
Twisting by.
Twisting by
We can
the
craft
pool.
by the
Can you
pool,
imagine?
absolutely.
That would be showbiz, wouldn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
Doing like a tour of people's swimming pools, stopping off doing little crafty shows as we go.
That does sound amazing.
Diving in
doesn't
at the
it?
end of the day, I'm well up for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Louise will be round later.
What we're going to do is we're going to start putting our snowflake together, and this is when you can have a little play with this, because you can have a do a little bit of I'm going to say a drop shadow. So we could drop shadow that, just move that a fraction and create a little drop shadow effect where you can see some of that red just coming through. That creates a lovely illusion. Of course, you could then do a little bit of a twisty turn.
Yeah.
And if you twisty turn it, you get a multiple layered one, and then of course you could then line up and layer up your other pieces, which is I think what I'm going to do with this one to start with. I've got loads lined up, let me tell you, loads lined up for our launch party, launch day. I've got lots planned, so lots of different ideas on how you can use these. So I'm just going to do it the little twisty turn. Of course, your best friend in this one will be the dotty tape pen, Ben. No glue bits coming through, and again look at that illusion of a full snowflake with that red and that craft. Looks absolutely beautiful. I think I will layer that up. I think I am going to pop that on.
Kerry's just saying she's thinking of sand-tangling the snowflakes.
Oh, what a
nice
cracking
idea,
idea that is.
Wow.
Yes, I like that idea a lot.
And Sandra says, hi guys, you could cut these into 4 and make perfect corners, halves and quarters. They would make beautiful borders, says
Yes,
Sandra Dundas.
absolutely. And do you know
Nice.
what? It's almost like she read my mind, because I've got a little one planned up later for that as well.
Great minds.
Absolutely, great minds. Now, I'm going to pop a little bit of a foam pad just onto the back of there. Just bear with me. Thought I'd got everything ready. Turns out I haven't at all. Bring my foam pad in. Now, I am going to pop a couple of gems on there as well. Let me just make sure that foam pad's not showing all the way through. So pop that on, take that off because I want to give it a little bit of a... You could of course use the hot glue. I would have used hot glue if I'd have plugged it in. But silly old me, I haven't plugged it in. So I'm just going to pop that onto my...
well, as I say, you're a little bit lastminute.com today.
Definitely lastminute.com.
Debbie wasn't supposed to be here. She's been a right old trooper. And she's stepping in last minute. Michelle was supposed to be here, but obviously with everything that's going on in the UK with the heat and everything, as is always the case, if it gets too hot in the UK or if it gets too cold, our transport network grinds to a halt, doesn't it? So that's what happens. So Michelle unfortunately couldn't get up here. So Debbie, like the superhero that she is, said, "I'll come up and do it." So that's why she's a little bit lastminute.com with the plates and the
yes, I do apologise. Normally I'm a little bit more organised.
If you hadn't made it up here, it would have been me on my own.
Oh, bless you.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
Yeah, so our lovely Michelle, God love her, couldn't rely on the public transport.
No.
She said it could have possibly, they are cancelling trains today because I've heard on the news that they're cancelling, but it said it could, instead of the normal 4 hours it takes her to get here, could have been about 8 hours. And that's a lot to ask anybody to come travelling on a stifling train that you can bet your bottom dollar had no air conditioning. The windows tight shut because you know what they're like. It could have been absolutely a hideous journey, and I wouldn't wish to put that through anybody. No. I was chatting to her yesterday, so we were messaging each other. So our lovely Michelle, she's probably watching, so hello Michelle if you are. If not, she might be cooling down somewhere like the rest of us are at the moment. But yes, absolutely. So I'm just going to pop the little gems on, popped a little gem into the centre. And we're going to go in with another one there, just to even that up. Then pop my box lid, and you've got yourself a beautiful gift box, a decorated gift box. Let's see if we can get that in and fit in. Come on, you little devil, I know you'll fit in there. There we go. And just by using, and again, I've used some of the, do you know the beautiful from the,
what was it?
'Twas the Night Before Christmas.
Oh, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, yep.
'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Some of that ribbon, some of those lovely gems, and there you go. You've got yourself a beautiful dimensional, because I've used 3 different ones there, pop those together, lovely dimensional snowflake.
Great how they all layer up so beautifully, and again the stippability that you've got with these, and also think about all the different cardstock and papers that you've got in your craft room currently and how much of a different look you can give to all of the different designs that you've got within this collection. It's proving really, really popular. Hi to Kerry, who's watching, Sandra and Sarah, just saying the weather. Sarah in Australia, the weather where you are may be hot, but it's cold here. I'm on my couch watching you. I have a heater on and a blanket. Isn't it weird that we're talking live and yet opposite ends of the world and seasons? I think Sarah, you said you had about 7 degrees yesterday, whilst we had about 37. It's a funny one. But then we'll flip it around come winter time and you'll be absolutely scorchio. Quick question from Victoria before we move on. So the hold and release sheet she's asking about. She says, can I stick the pieces right down in the other design once I've used them, or do I need to glue them in after die cutting?
Glue them in. So take your little applicator, your fine tip applicator, and pop those bits, just drop a little bit of glue and pop that into place and it'll stick instantly. Top tip, peel your snowflake back. Well, then you can see it, because this is a really intricate, super intricate die. So peel that snowflake back once you run it through with your hold and release sheet. Peel that back, and then you've got all your bits there ready, and then you can visually see where you need to put them. But definitely drop a little bit of glue into those little designs, just because it'll make life a little bit easier when placing them in.
Perfect.
Hope that answered your question.
The designs very quickly for your intricate Doily eyes. Really busy for these. All 6 you're going to get. So that is that gorgeous mandala there. People already talking about the different cardstock that they're going to be using to cut these with. Lots of you talking about fussy cutting. Lots of you talking about potentially santangling, colouring with these as well. That's your lace edge star. You're also going to get in the collection the frosted star. I found my favourite, which is this one here, and I didn't see it until, again, like the more you look in, the more you see. That one is your opulent snowflake. It's got little bells all the way around the inside, isn't it? Little Christmas bells. I didn't see those at first glance. You'll see when you keep looking, because at the minute when you look at them, you just see these lovely
there's your lovely little love hearts. You can see them, but you can see the snippability. Take off those top pieces, and you've got a traditional doily die there.
Absolutely.
Which is why I love these. They're not, we call them the stars and we call them the snowflakes, but I want you to think outside the box and look at them in a little bit more depth and put your little crafty eyes in. Well, that sounds wrong.
Put your eyes in. Put your crafty glasses on.
Put your crafty. or your crafting head on, like I like to call it. But have a look at them and see the different things that you can see in there. I love the one with the bells. I just think it's so clever. So, and again, if you took off those top bits, you've got a lovely area there that you can actually create some really different things with in the form of those traditional doilies.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Lovely, lovely collection. Definitely Christmas, but definitely for all year round as well. If you don't want to go for the full collection today, you can go individually, or 2 for £14, 2 for $18. But I would suggest that you do jump in and grab those today because they really, really are gorgeous. Brand new launch, and lots of you getting very excited about those. We've got lots of papers and cardstock on the Shop the Day page for you today as well. And if you're thinking about ways of making these go further, you might want to add more into your basket. Also, something you definitely need to put into your basket today are the ink pads, the limited edition ink pads that we've done for the Frosty and Bright collection. 3 brand new colours, 3 limited edition colours for you as well. I was under the impression actually, Johnny, that these had gone, but we do have a small quantity left of each of the colours. So, I mean, just get them for the fact that these are limited edition. You won't see them again, so get them now whilst we've got them. And again, these will work beautifully with your doily dies as well. So you've got your Frosty and Bright Lavender Ice. These are all at $3.99 if you're shopping in the UK and you're platinum, or $5.56. Your next one is that gorgeous frosted sea glass. Again, $3.99 or $5.56. You know, if you have spent a little bit today, for example, and you're looking for that, that little item to get you into that free shipping particularly, these might be the ones to go for. I'd go for all 3 if budget stretches, because as I say, they are limited edition colours. And then you've also got that gorgeous polar blue as well. So £3.99, $5.56. And as I say, if you can stretch to it, I would whack in all 3 of those. Absolutely gorgeous colours. Limited edition, low stock as well. So go quickly whilst we've still got those water reactive ink pads. Now, something else which is flying out the door, and we've not even mentioned it, but you guys have spotted it, are the Christmas die-cut topper pads. These are fantastic. 12 by 9. Brand new today. You've got 30 sheets which will create over 560 toppers. And can we just stand back and appreciate the price on screen for just a moment here? £12 and change, $16.60 is your platinum price on these. That is phenomenal. Johnny's having a bit of a grumble. He's always give discounts on new stuff. They should be, £20, $25. Platinum price was 20% saving, less another 20%. And these really are all about giving you ease of use, ease of crafting. If you use these individually, as we said, just to kind of embellish, you've got 280 individual toppers that you can pop out of these pads. They're all ready and die cut for you, so you're simply going to pop them out of the papers. But again, if you love creating these scenes, if you love adding 3D-ness, depth and dimension to your projects, then you've got real ease of decoupagability. There's that word I used yesterday with this particular collection. You've got lots of different designs here. So you've got 3 different design sheets, 5 sheets of each. So there's your first within this set, creating that gorgeous poinsettia wreath. You've got the bells in there, that gorgeous Christmas candle. This gorgeous as well. If you love that candle-lit Christmas design that we had in the winter floral collection yesterday, you'll love this, because again, you can decoupage up that gorgeous Christmas candle. You've got the beautiful robin with the poinsettia there as well. So once again, you know what? This will last you as kind of as frugal or as over the top you are. You can go completely over the top with your decoupage. You can simply lay on individual elements or sort of go the midpoint with these, but that's the second design of the 3 that you're going to get in this collection. And the last again is this gorgeous pine cone and poinsettia design. So once again, layer that up, add some of that glue. We've still got the deal, by the way, on the 3D Collage glue which we had yesterday, buy 2 get 1 free, and we've got all of the different sizes of foam pads available for you as well. The deals that we had yesterday are still available. So again, you're going to get 5 sheets of these toppers right here. Really, really lovely design. So that's more of like your traditional Christmas, if you like. That's called Winter Joy. This next one here is my favourite of the two that you're going to get. I love the Christmas characters. I love like the sort of quirky, fun characters, and that's exactly what you've got in this set here. How joyous is this collection as you just open this one up? You've got the snowmen, you've got the teddy bears in there too, and once again, all of those elements to layer these up and create really beautiful decoupage effects. 5 pages of that particular design right there. You know what, again, if you're looking at ways to keep the kids entertained, these are absolutely perfect for them, because again, you can sit with them, craft away with them, and create some beautiful Christmas cards with them this year. The second design, which you're going to get 5 sheets of, again, is that beautiful sort of Christmas tree scene with the teddy bears and the presents. You've got the different snowman there once again, and you can see you can just build up those different layers really, really easily, really simply. They'll all pop out of the sheets for you, as I said, no fussy cutting needing here. You're just literally popping those designs out, and then the last design that you're going to get is that really cute and cozy Christmas tree scene with all the presents, and you've even got the stocking there as well, with all of the beautiful sort of decoration popping out of there, that Christmas wreath and the candy cane. Really cute, really lovely. It's 560 toppers in total across the 2 sets, 30 pages, and you've got 6 different designs in total, 5 sheets of each. That is flying out of the door today already, £12.78 or $16.60 if you're platinum. It's a lovely collection, as I said, because if you want quick, easy makes, you've got it right here. Even if you are an experienced crafter, if you want something to craft along with the kids, you've got it right here. And also, there are those times, aren't there, where perhaps you need a quick card, you haven't got time to get all of your crafty bits and pieces out. Having collections like this just make it easy for you to create a really lovely Christmas project. Let's have a look at some of these, because I know Debbie's got some finished cards over here.
I have. Yep.
Such a great couple of pads to have in your crafty stashes, isn't
and
it?
you know, when you want to make Christmas Christmas cards, Christmas gift tags, whatever it is that you want to make to do with Christmas, quick and easy, you're going to reach for those every single time, because they're already pre-die cut for you. All you need is either some foam pads or 3D Collage glue. Our lovely chunky. What's a chunky?
What?
Chunky glue.
Chunky.
I'm going to
Chunky.
get chunky glue. Chunky glue. You literally, that's all you need. And then the idea is that you can make lots of different style cards with your Christmas papers, and then just simply add these to it to create that topper illusion, which I just think, honestly, fabulous. Take a look at some of these amazing samples from our absolutely amazing team here at Crafters. Look how lovely that is. And again, everything there already probably pre-done. Lovely style of that card, we all love at the moment. But just simply put your topper on the front. So you've got your lovely snowman. You've got your poinsettia wreath in there as well.
Beautiful.
You've got the cute element when it comes to Christmas. I mean, again, keep your cards simple. Do your mats and layers, and then let these topper pads do the talking, because literally that's all you're going to do. You could spend a night sat popping them all together with your foam pads, put them in a box, and then when you're ready to add that to a card, or I mean, and honestly, they're just fat. Look at this one. I absolutely love this. It's one of those balcony window. Do you know those? They call it like a balcony bay window card.
Bay window card, yeah.
Yeah, because it looks like it just reminds you of that when you open it up. But look at the loveliness of that card, that style, and then put the toppers on there. Look how cute that is.
The teddy bears are lovely,
I
aren't
absolutely love them. But I've got we've covered traditional and we've covered cutesy.
Yeah.
All ages again, all skill levels as well. So really nice and easy to use. And honestly, I mean, I say I'm giving a demo, but I feel like, you know, this is something that is so easy to put together. All you're going to do is choose from which pad you're going to bring one out. And I think, do you know what I'll do? Let me go for a traditional. Let's go for that candle. I quite like that candle. Elijah, I love the poinsettia. I don't know, I'm trying to kid with the bell. I love them all. Love the robin as well. But the robin on the poinsettia is beautiful.
Yeah.
Have I got a cutesy? I thought I'd already got a cutesy one out. Clearly I haven't. Which one shall we do, Ben? Let's have
Snowman.
Yeah, well, yeah, the snowman is kind of cute. So let's bring one of those out. I'm going to use, and I'll probably use my chunky glue. Actually, I'm just thinking, have I got enough in there? We'll see how it goes. But the element of this is the ease of use. And you've got 4 designs on each one of this sheet, and again the same here. When you look at this, you've got your snowman, you've got your teddy bears, you've got your Christmas tree with your teddy bears, Do you know what you could do with these? You could actually just use one element and not decoupage at all, and just use it as a topper. Obviously, the more effect, the decoupage effect, that's why we've called them that, but there's nothing to stop you from doing that if you wanted to make your paper pad go a little bit further. How clever is it?
If you use layer by layer, so there you've realistically got, if you decoupage that all up, you've got 4, haven't you? 4 toppers per sheet.
Yep.
15 sheets, so you've got, do the maths on that, Ben, quickly. 60
I'll let you do the maths.
toppers, haven't you?
Yeah.
Across the 2 sets, if you use them as well. 120 toppers for cards.
And do you know if you make cards for charity, this would be the card that this would be the pad that me auntie would have gone for if she'd have still been with us, because she used to make, when I say hundreds, I'm probably talking nearer the 4-figure mark of how many Christmas cards she used to do for the hospice, the charities, for a friend. She used to do them all the time. This would have been her thing. This is definitely one she would have gone for by the bucket load, and she would have made them go a little bit further. Let me tell you, she would have made them go that little bit further just by using elements of them as toppers, which I just think is absolutely fabulous.
That's a lovely idea, and maybe you want to support your children's school, the Christmas fete this year, or maybe the local church, for example, the kind of thing you could do, make those cards for charity. I really love that idea, and it's fairly, well, it is expensive, isn't it? £12, $16, when you think of how many cards you could make. You could potentially make a lot of money for charity, or indeed if you wanted to make a little bit of money for yourself as well, you can make to sell for yourself. Why not?
Absolutely. So I'm going to use a bit of, I'll probably use the foam pads as well as me chunky glue. So let's pop a little foam pad on there, and I'm going to do that with all of those pieces first before I put it together. You can shape them with your bone folders or with your fingers. You can take your fingers and use them to create little bit of depth in there by just simply giving them a little, what's the word? Shape. A little shape. That's the word I'm looking for.
Question from Tricia, and this is it's sort of horses for courses really, but Tricia Love says, so what is best to build up, foam pads or chunky glue, Debbie?
I will give you my honest opinion.
Yep.
It will be your personal choice.
Yep.
I love 3D cloud glue. I love the chunky glue.
Yep.
And I love the fact that I've got the wiggle time to get things into place, because foam pads can be, they're quite sticky and quite instant.
Quickly,
so the minute they grab. That's when I'd probably put a little bit of wet glue behind the back of it, just to give me that wiggle time again. But I prefer 3D cloud glue. Craig, if he's watching, he'll tell you in a heartbeat, all the time, foam pads, all the time. It will be your personal choice. And you can shape, you can still shape. I find you get a better shape when you use 3D cloud glue, but there's nothing to stop you from being able to shape them. And by that I mean, when you've got your foam pads into place, you need to give it a good, like you see now, I've given that little bit of a curl just by wiggling it with my fingers, giving it a bit of manipulation with your fingers. And just holding that. And then you can still get that lovely curve shape, which gives it an extra little bit of a 3D element. But I personally prefer myself 3D cloud glue.
Yes.
And that's just my personal choice. But I'm going to show you, this is why I'm coming out of my comfort zone and I'm using foam pads. Because you can, but again, if you listen to Craig, foam pads all the way, every single time. If you listen to me, it'll be a chunky glue, all the way, every time. But there's no right or wrong way. You find the glue that's right for you. People can also use hot glue. So you can use your hot glue gun as well. The only thing I would say with hot glue is be careful, because it is hot. So when you use your finger to put it into place, you will feel, I'm going to say feel the burn, because that doesn't sound right, but you will feel the heat. So just beware of that, because I'm a little bit heat sensitive sometimes. So just be careful of that when you are using the hot glue gun. But you can use hot glue. And of course you could keep them really flat if you wanted to, and just use a different kind of glue, wet glue, but I personally prefer foam pads or chunky glue. Would be my way every time.
The good news is we've got deals on both the chunky glue and the foam pads today. So if you are relatively new and you're thinking maybe about buying this collection as a first collection, I mean, it would be a brilliant one to go for. Maybe get a bit of each, try both out and see what works best for you.
See what works for you. So you can see I've still got that that curvature, and then of course you can do that with your topper piece as well. Let's bring in the, I love the snowman.
Yes.
He is so cute. He is already cute. And again, these have already been pre-die cut for you. So let me take my time getting them out. And when I say take your time, this is on the GSM. Does it tell you the GSM?
It's 160.
160, yeah. So 160, it's like it's a thick paper, is the best way to describe it. So it's not card, so it's not a construction. and you can see that, but it gives you the pliability. Pliability, is that a good word?
Yeah.
Pliability.
Lovely word.
So it gives you that lovely, way that you can do all that shaping with it. And then again, just pop all the pieces out. And again, you could use just, you don't have to use all of those pieces.
No.
But I am. I am gonna. But again, it's up to you. If you want to make life easy for yourself as well, I'm just going to release them just from there, because I can see I'm going to end up ripping other bits there. I don't want to. So let's just release that from the bottom there. Whoops, she says. Oh, I've got about 1,000 degrees all of a sudden. Oh, I've gone really hot.
Have you got one either side of you?
You just have to excuse me just a second. Do you know when you can see the glasses? I had this a lot yesterday.
You all right?
I've just gone really, really warm. So, thank you. Oh, your personal fan? Oh.
I've always been your personal fan.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I can stay here for the rest of the morning if you want.
I need it, because you know you can feel like a bit I'm just going to put it as it is. A little bit of a hot flush.
Bit of hot flush, yeah.
A little bit of moisture running down the face. So I'm just going to have a quick little swig.
I'll tell you what.
Because I think it's getting really hot outside.
Do you want to have a little swig whilst I flip through the pads again?
Thank you very much. Thank you. A second.
You're going to get both of these for this deal. 12 by 9, of course. As we said, 160 GSM. Creates over 280 toppers. So if you did just want to use little bit by bit, you can do. I won't tell you that Debbie's put the fan. You can do, but the great thing is, I thought you were going to take off then for a minute. The great thing is, if you decide to just use that there, that there, that there, that there, you've got 4 really beautiful decoupage designs per page, if you like. 15 pages in total, so you have literally got 60 cards in each pad, really, if you use these, I suppose, in the way that they were intended. And again, that's a nice way for you to make inexpensive Christmas cards. It's a nice way for you to get crafting with the kids and the grandkids this Christmas. It's a nice way as well. You know, we did it last year for the first time. My Daisy decided that she wanted to make some cards for her friends at school. So again, if you've got kids and grandkids who want to make their Christmas cards for their their classmates and their teachers, it's a really nice, quick, inexpensive way for you to be able to do that. Spend time with the kids crafting, spend time with the grandkids crafting, and the teachers and their friends will absolutely love receiving these cards, because nobody else will have done it, will they, you see. £12.78 is your platinum price here, or $16.60, all die cut for you. So again, you know what, if you're buying this as your first sort of crafty collection, the first time this year that you're going to make your Christmas cards, all you really need add in, get some of our card blanks and envelopes, choose which of the adhesives that you want to go with. It's entirely up to you really which one you find the easiest to work with, and then you're away very inexpensively. You're making your first Christmas cards this year, and you're going to have an absolute ball with these. Loads of chatter still going on about this collection. Trish just saying, great, I have tons of the decoupage pads, and these are on the way with the new Christmas pads. Christine Mahoney, hello Christine, says, I'm using these toppers with the winter floral collection from yesterday. And morning to Michelle McCarthy, who says, morning Ben, Debbie, the CTV superstar, Johnny George, and all you lovelies. Sorry I'm late, I had to go shopping before it gets even hotter. Yeah, it's 32, I've just been told, outside, and it's set to go up over about 37 here. It's broken the record here, is it? The UK record has been broken, so it must be over 40 degrees somewhere in London. That's why 39.1 in Surrey, apparently. That's why. Let us know if you're in Surrey, if you're in that temperature right now. Hopefully you are staying cool. And that's only at 11. You think it's going to get hotter before 3 o'clock. Thank goodness we're in here. I mean, it's warm in here, but not as warm in here as it is out there. Yeah, tell you what, Debbie, do you want me to go get some ice cubes? And
I was just thinking, do you know the Sarah ice cubes in a bucket and standing it back a stick? Because I've literally just had to put the fan underneath me to get it a big old literally going to gush me from the bottom upwards to try and keep me cool.
It was a bit like Marilyn Monroe.
It could have been a Marilyn Monroe. I did keep my modesty though, did you notice?
Yes.
I held the dress down so that I didn't flash Ben absolutely everything, because that's not the first thing in the morning. Yes, I think I quite like the idea of a bit of an ice bucket at the back of here. Put my feet in while I'm stood here, because I think that'll keep you cool. Because it's not just the fact that it's hot out there. I am also at that lady of that certain age where things are not quite
in sync. I know what you mean.
That's, you know what I mean.
That time of life.
So I do apologise about that. It just came from nowhere. So apologies.
Jake, can we get some buckets of water for the later show, please? And some ice cubes.
But I feel better now, so I'm all right. I've had a nice cool down, so I feel all right. And if you can see anything moving, it's just I've got the fan right next to me, right at the bottom. So sorry about that. Right, back to the snowman. And I've got my 3D Collage glue, my famous chunky glue, as I love to call it, because I'm going to add this little element to it again. And it's really straightforward. You can see from the main design, and then you can see the levels of where you're going to go next. So you've got the one with the little lamp on, then the one with just his gloves and his scarf, then his hat. You can see how you're going to layer these up. And again, you can give them all that shaping. You can take your bone folders. We've got the small ones and the large ones on the website. You can go and have a little look at those. I'm just going to put some globules of the chunky glue. You can raise those a little bit more by adding that little bit more. If you see a little bit, we call them the pips, don't we, in the trade?
Yeah.
If you can see the pips like I've just seen there, you can trim those off. I would probably do it before you start popping that together, but you can already see him coming together already with that lovely lift, that little bit of shadow underneath his belly there, because it's just they're so cute, they're so easy to use as well.
Yeah.
And I just think you're going to have so much. Your Daisy would love these.
I think, it's the kind of thing that I think we might do this year, because last year we had the, I can't remember the name, but you know the little Christmas character dies?
Builder characters.
Yeah,
the builder Christmas
they were
characters.
a lot of fun.
Yes.
But it took a little bit more time.
Yes.
Whereas something like this, I think you could literally sit down and you could bash out a load of cards in an afternoon, couldn't you?
Oh, absolutely,
would love this,
you
actually.
can do. So I'm just going to keep that up little, because I just check it. There we go.
It's her last day at primary school today, so I'm a little bit like, but she went off, they were allowed to decorate their shirts. If you look at my Instagram story, she decorated her shirt on the back. It looks so good. She wrote her name in all these different colours, then she drew a picture of a horse, because she's really into her horses. Decorated all the sleeves up. So and she got her prom tonight. Can you believe it?
Is she getting all dressed
Primary
up?
school prom. Yeah, I'm hoping that I can nip back just to see her off. Because can you believe this? Like, so it's primary school prom. She's got a prom dress which she asked for her birthday, and her sparkly shoes. Getting all her hair done. They're all getting picked up from the village green in limousines.
Oh,
can you believe that?
Oh, okay, I know. I love that.
At 5, so I'm hoping I can just pop back and wave her off.
Oh, I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can. Yeah, absolutely. You can't miss that. But there you go. Look how lovely. And look, again, that depth. If I just turn there, I'll pop it that way so you can see. You've got that lovely decoupage depth. And of course, then you've got, these now can go on to things like gift tags. So I've got some gift tags here. In fact, you know our tag punchers? These are going to be perfect. So we can add these on. Let's make a couple of these. Let's pop, let's pop the snowman on one. Let's pop him. In fact, you know what? I've got some sentiments here. Season's greetings. Let's put this season's greetings on there. So
I've still got those tag punches.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
That's a lovely idea, actually.
I'm just going to pop, just see where I'm going to pop that and place that. I might use one of the smaller ones. Let's pop that there.
Oh, yeah.
Just for a sec. I've got Merry Christmas. I'll use the Merry Christmas one. In fact, where's my foam pads gone? There they go. Let's get these foam pads going again. So I'm going to pop my foam pads on. But there are lots of lovely ideas. So it doesn't have to be just about card making. It can be your gift tags. Gift tags we forget about, but we do use a lot, don't we, during Christmas?
Oh, yeah.
And then you can then add on, and if I just pop my little, I'll put my glue just up back.
That's a great shout. It's $14.99, the tag punch. That's a great shout to pop into your basket with these as well.
Honestly. So, and let's pop the candle on this one. So again, I'll use the foam pads with this one. But yeah, mix and match. You'll find, like I said earlier, you'll find something that works for you in terms of whether you like foam pads. There is no right or wrong way, it's just a personal preference, and you'll know that because me and Craig, we often have this conversation. He's the foam pad king, I'm the chunky glue queen. That's the ones that we tend to use the most of.
I can just imagine you two getting together going, no, chunky glue's best. No, foam pads are best. Chunky glue, foam pads. Chunky glue.
That is probably about right for me and our lovely Craig. But honestly, so if you've got your tag punch, get those out, and then you've got yourself some lovely tags, and I'm just going to push those through like so. Are we all right for time, Ben? Because I'm conscious.
Are we okay
for time?
I think we'll have a little break in a minute. We can cool off.
Yeah.
I'll chuck a bucket of water at you.
Perhaps go and get me that ice bucket. And I'm just using some ribbon, and I'm just threading that through my punch. A lovely thing about those tags are, of course, that tag punch is amazing because you can make your tags any size, really.
Yeah.
And they've got those different sizes on there. I keep forgetting about them, but I've literally put it at the side of my craft desk now because it's such an easy way to create your tags with ease.
Well, I just think as well at Christmas time, the two things that you always forget and which are a real faff and you can never get right are tags and boxes.
Yeah.
And we've all now got the ability to be able to do that, haven't we? Create our own tags, create our own boxes.
Absolutely.
And bespoke them as well, which I just think is great, you know.
And match them.
Yeah,
you can match them up.
Cards,
yeah,
match
and make your cards and your things match. I'm looking for the other end. I think I've dropped my end somewhere. I don't know.
Have you?
Yeah, is it there? Oh, I think it's me, Ben. Just having one of them moments. Although I feel ultra cool now, I've stuck that right up me bottom bit. Yeah, down the nether regions, shall we just call them? Sorry about that. But I feel so much cooler.
I'm surprised if you've got a fan up your bottom bit.
But I do feel so much cooler. And then we've got two lovely tags, and I've got myself a lovely little box because I've already made quite a few. You've seen me just make a box, but decorate your box with your topper, and then you can put all your tags. And I've got loads of tags already there. I only used, and I'll tell you the little secret that I use these. I've decoupaged these two, but these three I've kept flat.
Okay,
I've used one element, and if I just lift that up so you can see it, you've got one element, the greeting on there, my ribbon through, and I can pop all my tags into now my box. Obviously,
cute.
I'll wait for those two to dry. Actually, that one's dry, so I'll be all right with that one.
Yeah.
I'll wait for that to dry before I add it in there. And then you've got a box, little bit. You could be selling these at your little market. I'm saying your markets. You could say, which looks lovely little gift box, but then you can say, look, it's a gift box full of tags ready for you to use at Christmas. So lots of lovely ways that you can use them. 2 different ways, or should I say 3 different ways that you can do those. I've of course just used tags with those, but again, just showing you what you can do with them. Absolutely spot on. Brilliant topper pads that are going to make life for your Christmas card making, gift card making, whatever it is that you want to do, tags, anything. These are going to be absolutely spot on at the most fabulous price, and you're going to create loads. There are all of those elements, over 280 toppers in each one. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow is right. And again, you know, like you said, cards, tags, boxes. If you like your scrapbooking as well, of course, these would be great for little Christmas scrapbook pages. It's a really, really bumper collection. 3 different design sheets, 5 sheets of each, so 15 sheets, 30 sheets in total, 560 toppers. It's mammoth, really. I think it's a must for any craft room. £12.78 platinum price, $16.60 to 20% saving, officially launching on launch party later on, but I know lots of people have already got these in their baskets, and we're going to get these checked out. Of course, Sarah here for launch party later on. She'll be having a play with these. I might have a little go myself later on. We'll see how we go. But yeah, do not miss out on those. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to have a bit of a cool down in here, and then we're going to come back and remind you, well, I say you might not have been here yesterday. We had a brilliant launch yesterday, the Winter Floral Decoupage collection. We're going to recap on that and come back with lots more for you after this short little break. We'll be back in a moment.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Draw, decorate, and customize your world with the colorful Spectrum Noir acrylic paint markers. Each premium paint marker gives opaque coverage on ceramic, glass, wood, and let's not forget paper, cardstock, and canvas. These versatile markers are filled with highly pigmented premium water-based paint, offering beautiful, rich, and smooth coverage. The colors can be blended together and the fast-drying opaque paint is ideal for layering. A 3mm bullet tip offers smooth strokes and a precision valve mechanism allows rich and consistent flow with no clogging. Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. So, join our family of craft experts with live tutorials and demonstrations every day. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products here on Crafters TV.
Just reach down my bra and take it off. No, not my bra! No, my bra!
Get creative and craft along with our amazing deals. Your next craft project is only a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week or watch on catch up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook or our YouTube channel. You can chat to us, craft along and meet new friends in our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
You're all our time with each other! You're not through to boot camp. Get off!
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. So, stop what you're doing and enjoy the fun here on Crafters TV. Hi everybody, welcome back. Thank you for all of the messages coming through. Love the ideas, says Trisha. Gilmore says, love the imagery in those topper pads. Awesome, Debbie says Carletta. Lynn says, those tags, gorgeous. They will make your presents look extra special, they will. And Sandra Dunder says, no pool, no air conditioning here, just water and ice lollies. I have just looked, today's National Day, National Daiquiri Day. So maybe you could, you could cool down one of those, couldn't you, eh? Oh, nice. Well, maybe we'll do that a little bit later on, but hopefully wherever you are, you're keeping cool, enjoying the shows. I know lots of you enjoyed the shows yesterday because we had the launch of our Winter Floral decoupage stamp and die sets. These flew out of the door. We officially launched them actually round about 24 hours ago, and when these did go live, they disappeared like a snowman in the sunshine. They are brilliant. And we were talking about these yesterday because if you're looking for an ultimate crafty collection that does, well, so many different things, then this is the set to go for, because you've got dies upon dies, you've got your 48 sheets of decoupage, you've got stamps in here as well, and the great thing is they all work beautifully together but independently of each other. You've got so much craftability. Each set comes with your word die, so this one, which is your festive bows, in case you did want to go individually, comes with the word holly. So you've got that beautiful holly die which you can pop onto a card as you sort of front of your card. But then again, if you want to make the card shape out of the holly, you've got the ability to be able to do that as well. So again, twofold, I suppose, really, in the fact that it does that. It does open up, but There we go. So you've got the actual card shape there, should you wish. Then to decorate that, you've got all of your decoupage elements. So you've got 48 sheets here of this gorgeous floral, all numbered up for you, so you can't go wrong with this. If you've never decoupaged before, there are all of the sheets. You don't have to fussy cut them out because you then get all of the dies here that you simply layer on top. These have got that gorgeous detail in them which will almost emboss into the actual paper themselves, so you'll get a really crisp 3D image, decoupage them up, and then you can pop those onto the O's that you've got within each of your dies. You don't have to, but it's a lovely way to be able to do things. And then on top of that, in each of the sets, you get stamps as well. So again, you can use these independently of the rest of the collection. If you just want to stamp these out and colour them, you can. But the great thing is, once you do run out of your decoupage papers, you've then got the ability to stamp these out, use the dies on your stamped images to create your decoupage that way as well. And of course, you can then choose the colours that suit your project best. So that one there is the festive bows. Also in the collection, you've got your Noel, and again, this comes with a gorgeous decoupage pad, the Poinsettia Delight. So again, with this 48 sheets of decoupage, all of the dies that you're going to get in there as well, and then you get the stamps included here too. We're just flashing up on the screen the details if you want to go for these individually, if you want to go for the smaller collections. So £27.48 or $35.96. Then the most popular one individually yesterday was this one here, which is your Winter Roses. Really beautiful collection. A lot of you were chatting about the fact that you love the snow, you love the decoupage pad, but you also love the fact that you get the stamps here, because again, when you think of roses, stamping that are all of the different colours that you can colour those in as just a 2D image, or then again, if you want to involve the dies and create your own colour decoupage, you can do that as well. Worth bearing in mind that you also get a lovely selection of Christmas sentiments with all of the sets as well. So Let It Snow, you have got in there Winter Wishes, Celebrate the Season, and more. So that one is your Winter Roses. And then the last one, if you want to go individually, was my particular fave, which was the Candlelit Christmas. And once again, that comes with its own die, Joy this time. We had a lot of fun yesterday as well, didn't we? Talking about the different ways you could spell different words with these if you wanted to do that. Joe?
Yeah, one of my friends is called J.O. Joe.
Joe, do you know what else you could have there?
What's that?
Do you know what else you could have there?
Oi!
Oi! Oi! Oi! Oi! Oi! Oi! Oi! And then what else did we say yesterday? With the holly, you could have your ho ho ho.
Oh, ho,
or you could
ho.
have Holly and Ollie.
Holly, yeah.
Holly and Ollie.
Yeah.
Joy, Joe.
Oh.
Yeah. Jolly.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love the snippet. Yeah, that's really clever. Never thought of things like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we were thinking it all yesterday. You know.
Top of your head. Were it all you then?
Oh me. Jam was there like that going, oh, and I was like, oh, Joy, Joe, oi, ho, 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 Holly. She's like, oh. She was like, no ideas yesterday, Jan, did she? No.
Did she not have a clue?
I'm only joking.
I know.
No, I was the one going, oh yeah. She was the one who actually saw ho, 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 first of all, from Holly.
From Holly.
And then that opened the floodgates of everyone going, oh, you could do this, you could do that.
Yeah.
I think I came up with oi. That was my contribution.
Well, really, technically, oi is O-I. From my neck of the woods, oi is O-I. But we'll let you have O-Y. Oi. We'll let you have that one, Ben.
Down south, it's O-Y.
Up north, it's O-I.
Oh, no, O-Y. Anyway, Candlelit Christmas also with, I'm just waiting for the message from Dan now because she'll be watching. Tell me off. I know she will. She knows I'm only joking. You'll also get the stamps in here as well, and of course all of the dies once again that you get within the other sets to be able to cut out your decoupage layers. You will not beat this collection. We said it yesterday. If you're looking for a collection which does multiple things, for craftability, you won't beat this collection. There's so much within it. And the majority of people yesterday, whether they were going for the individual collections here or the full collection with everything in, were adding in more of those decoupage pads. Because people were just seeing the value for money in those quick, crisp, clean, easy cards that you can make, and they look the absolute business as well. Again, you imagine getting this as your first kit this year and smashing out these cards with the decoupage on as your first projects. absolutely amazing. If you want to go for the full collection, it's £103 if you're a platinum member, and 4p, $136.32 is your platinum price. That is also, of course, your free shipping if you're shopping with us in the US. But lovely that we've got them back today as well, because it was amazing to see all of Jan's stunning demos that she did with these, but nice to see your take on this collection.
Thank you very much. And can I just say, we've always done our floral decoupage books and stamps and dies beautifully. We've done a few ranges now. I think this one is absolutely my all-time favourite that we've done. Just because of the extra additional word in there, that lovely way where you can make your card bases from, create lots of different effects with, but it's just, honestly, it's absolutely gorgeous. And you can split these collections up as well. Not only can you use them for that decoupage element, and you could use that pad and decoupage other elements. I know it's been designed to work around the central part, like the O in the snow and things like that, but I think out of this, there's just so much possibility. It's quite a endless list it is. But I'm going to use some of our beautiful Centura Pearl. I've got some multi-purpose cardstock, and I've taken some of our, I was going to say baby blue, that's not baby blue, Debbie. It's royal blue.
Royal blue.
It's the royal blue Centura Pearl with that lovely shine on there. So I'm going to do the bit of the element first of the word, or as like I said, this has been designed to work where you can have it connected to create your own card, as you will have seen with our Jan yesterday. I'm not going to use it for a card base, I'm going to use it for the word purpose. So I'm going to pop this on first. I'm going to put both of those pieces together, including my little snow. Now then, come on, what did you make out of snow?
Now! Arnold Schwarzenegger, do it now! Or you could have no.
Oh yeah.
It's like countdown, this.
Oh, lovely. You two will really think. I bet Jan bet your hands down with all different ways she could use it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course she would.
Yeah.
Of course she would.
Although it wasn't us, I think we came up with a lot, but then who was it later on? Because we had Ollie, and then we got Joy, and someone said, oh, you could snip in and then have the J onto the Ollie and have Jolly. It was one of our lovely viewers said that.
Honestly, this is so clever what you've been doing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, really clever.
All Jan, as I say, nothing to do with me. I just came up with Oi, which apparently I spelt wrong anyway.
What you spelled? Did Jen not point that out to you?
No, she didn't actually. I think she's probably being nice.
I
always come up with one idea and it's rubbish, but we're not telling.
I'm your TV wife.
Well, exactly. You tell me how it is.
I can get away with it.
Exactly.
I can get away with it.
Exactly.
So, honestly, I caught a little bit of the show yesterday. And it was the make that I was watching the make that actually won.
The shaker.
Today. Oh, it's just beautiful. What a clever idea. I thought that were really lovely. And no doubt Jan would have created some masterpieces during that show.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Look at that. I can understand why. And very much a Jan card with the craft card there.
She did a scrapbook page, which we all thought was going to win, and this one actually came through.
I love scrapbooking pages. Yeah, I do. I love a scrapbook page. So I'm just taking off my tape. You can already see the words already dropped out of there. But I'm just going to come in with, let's take all these pieces. I mean, I just love this addition to this set, which is just absolutely fabulous. Now, I've got the word snow, which you're probably thinking, oh, that's the one that you're going to use, but I'm not.
Oh.
I'm going to save that for something else.
Oh.
It's this that I want for this part. So I'm just going to the outside bit. So I'm just going to get my scissors.
Okay.
What have you done with your scissors, Debbie? There they are. And I'm just going to snip across. Can you see this is where when you're creating your card blank, if you didn't catch the show yesterday, that little bit at the top is the bit that stays connected in. So if you wanted to make your word as a card base, absolutely you can. But I'm just going to go in with that bit. That's the bit I'm needing.
Right.
The waist. I'm going to use that.
Oh.
And I'm going to save that for something else. So I'm going to put that to one side, pop my waist in the bin, and you're probably thinking, what are you doing with this?
I am thinking what you did.
Yeah, no, I can see your brain working overtime there. But I'm going to just save those pieces. I'm going to concentrate on that. But I'm just going to cut out, not the word this time, just the background part. So we're going to go in with this solid background base. I'm going to cut that through. Let's run that through. Honestly, I absolutely adore this collection.
I think it's one of the best collections that we've launched in recent times. I think it might be one of my favourite of the Christmas in July launches. I really love it.
Yeah, I mean, those paper pads alone and the matching stamps, even when you've got through the paper pad, you've got then the stamps to be able to create your decoupage layers, or just use those stamps and create backgrounds with them and colour them in, and of course you've got the extra addition that you've got the embossed detail in there as well. Absolutely, just so much in that kit. Whether you're going for one, have we got a full? Yeah, I thought so. Full bundle, obviously. is
Oh, yeah,
the
that was
most
the-
advantage.
And most
in
people
savings.
yesterday were buying that and then getting more of the decoupage pads on top.
Yes, yeah, I can understand why. And all of these, like we've often said, all of these florals, they're not dated. They are, what's the word? Not timeless. Oh,
Yeah,
is it
timeless.
Yeah,
Yeah, timeless.
It's timeless, isn't it? Yeah, thought so. I was right the first time, Debbie. Now, you're probably thinking, now, can you see where I'm coming with this? I'm going to layer this back onto the top and pop that over and create myself the other word as well. However, I've just realised I'm a little bit missing now that I've thrown my waste away. Oh, it's a good job. I've thrown this bit of waste away. Is it still in my die? No. Tell you
Which
what,
bit have you
I'm not
thrown
going to
away?
worry. I'm not going to worry because I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do with this part.
Right.
And I'm just going to grab a little sentiment there. We'll pop the Let It Snow. I'll pop a little bit onto my background. And then let's go in and...
That's very true, actually. So, yes, Johnny was just saying could be like a little picture frame, and Jan did that yesterday with the scrapbook page. She took
Did she?
the Joy one and put a little picture within the O of Joy.
Oh, do you know, I'm going to have to watch the full show because, like I said, I only caught a little bit of it.
You were busy, weren't you, yesterday?
I was
yourself?
very busy yesterday, yeah. It was a long day. It was a really long day. Oh, God, I'm dropping ink pad on me. Oh, no, have I got ink on me? No, I'm fine. I'll clean that bit up in a minute. Nearly. But I'm just making my own little background piece just by using me Let It Snow.
Let it
I know it's not
snow.
really Let It Snow, but I always burst into song. Let it snow, and it's not.
Oh,
Let it go, isn't it?
let's let it go.
Yeah.
Oh, you made it your own version.
Made my own version.
I like that.
Yeah, really let it snow.
Let it snow.
But carry on doing that all the way across.
Yeah.
And you've created your own background paper. Now, rather than going on, because I want to show you the other elements as well, but I just need to get, because I don't trust myself with that ink. I don't trust myself, so I'm going to come in and I'm going to wipe that off the counter. I once did that to poor Fiona. She followed me after a demonstration, and I've got ink on the counter, and she put her belly towards it, and she stood back, and it were all over her top, and it were a brand new top at that.
It wasn't a white top, was it? Oh,
And it were covered in, and I say sparkle ink.
Ooh,
Say no more.
yeah.
Say no more. She wasn't best friends with me that day.
No.
So now I'm cleaning up as I go along. Learnt my lesson. Once you've got your background piece, you're then going to put your word back over the top.
Oh, yeah.
And your little middle bit.
Oh, yeah.
And the bit that I've thrown away. And when I bring it in so you can see what I mean, that's the effect that you'll have. And it creates a nice, from your waste bits.
Yeah.
So you can, I've still got my word there that I can use. And again in another one. But you've created something a little bit alternate with the
really
waste
clever.
part, which I just think is lovely. And it doesn't have to be all in one way. Have it going like in different ways, your stamp set. But that's a lovely little way, and that's going to be one of my background pieces. So, moving on, we've got, I adore the winter roses. I'm not going to lie, you're not meant to have favourites, but I have got a favourite in this collection, and it's this one. It's absolutely beautiful. I just love, I can see winter, I can see Christmas, but I can see weddings in this one.
Yeah.
Anniversaries, birthdays. Again, taking it outside of that word, you're absolutely going to be able to use that to create lots of different styles. Now, if you didn't catch the show yesterday, this is a really easy, simple system to use because you've got your number one, and on the back of your die, you've got your number one, and you just line that little extra piece up and give it a little wiggle to get it into place, and there you go. Now I'll sellotape that down. And I say sellotape, low-tack tape that down.
It's Ben-proof, this collection.
It is.
I look at this
it's
and I think
such
even
a
I could
clever,
use
it
this.
is. And then again, your number two on the back.
Yep.
Pop it over where your number two is.
Yep.
The little notch, there's the
Line
bit
the
that
notch
goes
up.
over, so it almost lines up. Again, just make sure you've got this, and I just have a little look and have a little play, so you've got that in line. You don't want to be seeing any of the outside image on there.
Yep.
And then again, tape, Debbie, tape, where have you put your tape?
While you're lining these up, Linda's just said, oops, I've just ordered the entire collection. Nothing oops about it. You love it. I can't wait to play with these, says Linda. You'll have a lot of fun. Honestly, one of the most craftable collections I think that we have ever done. And Busy Lizzie just saying, I love these Christmas decoupage sets. Can't wait for mine to come. And plan to use them with last year's winter white collection.
That was one of the fastest selling collections we've ever done.
That was the one, wasn't it, that sort of usurped, there's a great word. So we had 'twas the night before Christmas, didn't we? And we thought, well, that was the one.
Yeah.
And then literally about a week later we had...
Took us by surprise, I think.
Yeah.
Because we all had predictions, didn't we?
Yeah.
And we were all saying, oh, that's our, you know, that's going to be the one. Record-breaking time that sold. Really beautiful collection. So much so, I don't even think I got my own.
Oh, did you not?
I don't think I did, no. I don't think I did. Right, all lined up. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop that onto our pad. I think I'll just be able to squeeze that onto my Gemini Junior plate. Yeah, I think I'll get away with that. And then run it through your die in the normal platform way for the metal die. You've also got that lovely embossed detail on there as well. So what this does is turns that piece of cardstock and gives it texture, gives it extra embossed detail. So it looks almost realistic. It's just absolutely beautiful. A clever design. And especially when you're using the stamps as well. I just think these are absolutely stunningly beautiful. And again, they just drop out. The pieces literally drop out. And then throw your waste away. And then you're going to do the decoupaging. And I'm just going to move all those pieces back onto the carrier sheet before we carry on. Gosh, don't time fly by when you're having fun.
No, into the final half hour.
I can't believe that time. Just looked up at the clock then. I was like, what the heck is thump?
What the heck is thump?
Again. It just flies away every time I come into any studio, to be fair. It just literally disappears, the time.
Just whilst you're popping those away, Deborah just said I've ordered the collection. The winter roses are my favourite, says Deborah.
Yeah, beautiful.
She's in Lancashire today, 33 degrees she says, but 34 later. And Michelle McCarthy says, who thought a leather sofa, bare legs and this heat was a good idea? I've just stood up and nearly ripped all the skin off my legs.
Yep, exactly what it was like yesterday. I'm not kidding.
Lynn says, I've done that before. I soon changed to a material sofa because it hurt like anything. Shadai says, the first time I sat on one of those, I literally thought my skin came off. I was sitting there for a while, and then when I went to get up, I heard a rip. Yeah, leather sofas in this heat.
Yeah, not a good thing. I'll be totally honest, it's one of the reasons why I changed. I had a black leather sofa.
Oh, even worse.
Oh my God, it was awful because it attracted heat through the front window. Oh my God, you sat on it, got 3rd-degree burns. I'm not kidding. So I thought, absolutely no more. That is not happening. It's coming away. And I got myself a one, like a material one instead.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Plus the dogs had a right old go at it, nibbling and chewing at me settee like they normally do.
Really?
Oh God, yeah. Little devils they were. Little devils.
You nearly said something else.
I nearly did. Now we're going to start layering this up. I've just put some pads behind the back of mine. Again, choose what's right for you, and you'll see that how it's been designed. You've got a lovely white shadow around the outside there, but these pieces don't have that, and that's because when you decoupage layering, you want to create a realistic. If we put white around each one, it wouldn't look right. But we're going to layer this up, and you can see again. So that's number 2, that's number 3, that's number 4, 5, and 6. Very easy. All you're going to do then is give them again a little bit of a shape. If you want to give them a little bit of shape, or layer them flat. There is no right or wrong way when it comes to decoupage. You will find a way that works for you. I remember the first time I did decoupage, and I used to make these years ago. I used to cross stitch and do decoupage.
Oh yeah.
And I used to put them in frames and sell them.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, or have them around my house, because I used to have loads of decoupage. But my friends, it was a little bit of a hobby that I did on a night time.
Yeah.
And I used to fussy cut my decoupage sheets out, not having any of this these days with dyes that make it so much easier.
You're taking all the faff away from crafting.
Oh, it takes away the faff, it makes it enjoyable, gives you that depth and dimension that you get with your decoupage layers, and love them. And again, this is what you could be doing with these. You can actually have these as like Christmas pieces. For your Christmas decorations, or you could use these winter florals and pop them in a frame without using any of the other elements. So again, I'm just going to layer those up, and I think that's what down there, isn't it? Let's pop that underneath.
By the way, Busy Liz, with the swimming pool. Ben and Debbie, you were talking about Beth earlier in the show.
Yes.
Yeah. She says, have you seen my Insta story?
No.
I'm going to be a grandma.
Ah,
I'm so excited.
Congratulations,
Congratulations,
Liz.
Liz.
And pass on my love to Beth.
That's
I love
great
Beth.
news.
She's such a lovely girl.
Aww.
But yeah, pass on my love to Beth as well, because I think that's lovely. How lovely is that? Little baby on the way. Congratulations.
And Jan announced yesterday on air that
Has she done it now?
she's done it.
Oh, I have had to keep so quiet. She knows I'm terrible at keeping things to myself. I'm usually quite good, but I've been itching, and I'm thinking, no, stop, I can't say it. So I'm so pleased she said it now. Yes, yeah. Nana again.
Yeah, Nana number 2, isn't
Nana
it?
number 2, yeah, absolutely. Right, all I'm going to do is add a little bit of clear overlay over the top, so give it a little shake, and I'm just going to give that a little bit of a sprinkling of our clear overlay. Let it dry. I've done it across all of mine, so I'm just going to show you. When it's dry, you've got that lovely sprinkling of glitter. And I say glitter, that lovely sparkle.
Yeah.
But I love how this has been positioned to work around the design of the biggest letter there. I just think that is such a clever idea that we've done at Crafters. I absolutely adore these.
We were chatting yesterday as well that you can actually use the different designs on the different dies as well. So if you want to, you don't have to use always the same decoupage on the same die. You can interchange those around as well, which is quite nice because they all fit each other, which is marvellous.
Absolutely. That honestly, I just think this is one of the loveliest of the Christmas collections that we've done, and we've done some belters, and we've still got more to come. Is what I'm going to say. We've still got more to come. Now I'm going to leave that on there to dry for a second, and then I'm going to bring in my card base. Of course, if you're making that as a card, that would look absolutely beautiful. But I have got myself a little bit of a reversed easel.
Oh yeah.
And I've used some of. Do you remember this? I don't even think this hung around for very long. Do you know how lovely acetate?
I don't remember that.
Do you not remember this? We have launched this, haven't we, in the pads? I'm not going daft, I'm not.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, with the bows, yes. So I.
Oh, well, it was one of those blink and you missed it.
Yes.
I'm not sure we've still got it. Yep.
But,
so I've used
so
that with some baby blue Centura Pearl. Have we still got some, Johnny?
We have still got some,
perfect.
yes.
Because this is that most amazing, and when I talk, this is uber construction weight.
Yes.
It's probably one of the heaviest weights that we've done in acetate and printed with this beautiful foil. Absolutely stunning.
Was it something like 360 micron?
Oh, honestly, it is divine.
Yeah.
And when you pop it on, I mean, you
beautifully.
could use it as it is, but I like to pop a little bit of, and I've gone with Centura Pearl just onto the back, and I'm just going to use my dotty tape pen around the outside and just attach that to my cardstock.
Yeah.
In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pop it onto there. You could, of course, use brads if you wanted to use brads to secure it into place, but I'm just going to pop that onto the top.
Diana's just bought the complete Joy set and the decoupage pads. She says it's going to be a fun decoupage-filled day when they arrive. It'll be a joyous day. You've got the joy.
You've been down to do that, haven't you?
Full of joy. Renee says, I can hardly wait till my decoupage get here. I love this. Honestly, you'll have so much fun. You won't know where to start with this set because there's so much craftability with it. But if you are thinking, where do I go? Where do I start? They've got the demo from today, all the demos from yesterday. There's plenty of inspiration, and no doubt further down the line, we were looking to see who's got the craft along on this. But
do we know who's got the craft along with it?
I didn't have it. We were thinking it must be sometime in August, and I haven't got it. So don't know, but as soon
I think
as
we've got a schedule for August, but we haven't got a shows. We just don't know what we're doing on the shows just yet. So it'll be interesting to see who's got it, because I'm no doubt we're all clambering, and I mean clambering. Oh, I think I've left me carrier sheet on.
How does it work? Do you draw straws or what, or do you just get told?
We just get told we can't draw straws. No, because otherwise we'd all want to take his own favourite, wouldn't we? And we'd probably end up fighting and arguing and falling out.
Yeah.
because we all have our own favourites, don't we? We can't help ourselves. We all have our own favourites. And I imagine that everybody and the mother will be wanting this one, because it is absolutely beautiful. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous collection. And you can go back and watch all of Jan's amazing demos from yesterday. And of course, be rest assured that there will be a craft along coming soon.
There will.
So I'm just literally doing, in the words of Debbie, bit of titivation. I'm just giving it a little bit of extra and tried to match colours that was within my colour choice there. So I've gone with the royal blue and baby blue. So I've used some of me foam.
Your
Ribbon.
ribbon.
The ribbon is the word I'm looking for there. You might have to help me out with the words today. I was struggling all day yesterday. I kept saying to Dave, you're going to have to help me out, Dave, because the words just kept failing.
We were the same yesterday, if I'm being honest.
Was you the same?
Oh, even Jan, you know.
No way.
Oh, yeah, both of us yesterday. It was so hot. I think our brains were sort of collectively melting. And by the end of launch day, it was just, we were glad to get out of here for a bit of a break.
Oh, bless you.
So we're doing all right. The good news is, if you're not a big fan of the heat here in the UK, it's going to be it's sort of getting back to normal temperatures tomorrow, isn't it? Like 20s, 21,
Yes.
22 degrees. But
Back to a breathable.
34 degrees outside, Johnny's just told me now.
Wow.
Don't go out there.
I was planning on eating my dinner outside, but I think I changed my mind. Now, we're going to do a reversed easel.
Yep.
Reversed easel, very easy to do. I mean, obviously this is quite a elongated kind of design. So all I've done with this is, and I'll give you the measurements. So I took a piece of A4 cardstock and chopped it down to 8 by 10 inches, and I scored it at 2.5 and 5. So that's your 10, that's your 8. 2.5, 5, and fold it over. So it's like a little bit like a fold back card, but you just turn it onto its side and you're creating the reversed easel part. So that's what I'm going to do. I've got my mats and layers already with my baby blue and that gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous acetate. Utterly beautiful acetate. If you love that acetate, go and check it out on the website. I think did Corinne launch it, if I remember rightly?
I think she did, yeah.
Yeah, Corinne Leon. Go back and have a look at it, because honestly,
did it launch with the bows, or were the bows a separate item?
I think they launched together on the same day.
Because I've seen the bows, they're brilliant.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was
So
a
good.
deal. Yeah. So I'm just going to put my layers on now, but yeah, it's just a beautiful acetate pad. And I say pad, it comes in a form of like a box that you can then get, but just beautiful. They have got carrier sheets on, by the way, just so you make sure you take your carrier sheets off. So I'm going to just pop that on. Do you know what I'm thinking with this one as well? Those doily dies would look beautiful on there.
They would, to match up with the snowflakes, wouldn't they?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to now pop on, let's pop some foam pads on, just onto the back, and give that little bit of a lift. I think I'll get one more on there. And that's going to be the flopper stopper.
I wonder why you were laughing.
Flopper stopper.
Flopper
Tickles me every time,
stopper.
every time. Tickles me every time. I can't stop calling it now. Yeah, the stopper to me.
What was the other one you came up with last time you were in?
Did I?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we had a flopper stopper. You had something else. There was a wibbly wobbly knife, the flopper stopper, chunky glue, and there was another. Oh, someone remind me what Debbie come up with. It's gone.
Now, I'm going to attach my snow to this. Now, you could have that lifted up a little bit if you wanted to, but I'm going to bring that down so it sits onto the top, like so. And that's going to be what's going. If I'm trying to show you an angle. Let me see if I can lift it. Like that. That's what's going to be on the edge of my easel. So I'm going to pop my glue. Let's turn it round that way so I can see where I need to put my glue. Yep. So if I pop on some glue, I tend to do this a lot when I'm measuring where I'm going to put glue.
Oh, okay.
So I just turn it round.
Good idea, that.
See where my glue needs it to go, because it can sometimes be a bit tricky. I need to definitely fill this up. It's getting to the end of my. You will come out, you little devil. Get out. Get out.
The heat's finally got to her.
It has.
She's shouting at the glue.
So I'm going to pop that on. Let's lay that flat. Bring that down. Get it into central. Because it is tacky glue that I'm using. I have got a little tiny bit of wiggle time onto there. So I'm happy with where that is. Let me make sure I've positioned that correctly. Yep. Done. And then lastly, pop my little flopper stopper on there, and I think I'm just going to add that to around the bottom, like so. And then there you go. And apart from adding a few little gems on, a different way of creating, there you go, using that beautiful floral decoupage in with some of your other pieces as well, and you've got a lovely little reversed easel there. There you go.
Absolutely Beautiful. Such a lovely project. Talking of great projects as well, there will be more. I don't know if this is live yet. I will double check with him in between shows, but our Liam's done another blog which will be going live on the website very soon. If it hasn't gone live yet, it certainly will be this week. You'll be able to see how to pop this box together that he made on our website, crafterscompanion.com.co.uk or .eu over the coming days if it's not there yet. The full collection though, very quickly, and then what we'll do is we'll get the vote going on the demo of the show, and then we'll take a little break. The full collection is here. Most of you going for this, and I'm not surprised. If budget doesn't quite stretch today, fear not, you can go individually. You can go on the individual bundles as well. So you're going to get the holly die in there. Holly die. I can't get that out of my mind after yesterday. Holly die. All right, holly die. Sorry. Then you've got your festive bows in there, so all the stamps, 48 pages of decoupage, and then the dies to work with your decoupage pad. This one is your Noel. So again, the Noel die, and then all of the, oh, see, it's getting hot in here again. The stamps are falling off the page, or the glue's melting. So you've got 48 pages of the decoupage there. All the dies to work with the decoupage, the stamps once your decoupage goes, and then a lovely selection of sentiments. So things like Merry Christmas, have a holly jolly Christmas, with love at Christmas, and from our home to yours, which I think is a lovely sentiment. This one here is the Winter Roses, lots of people's favourite, with Schnur. That's the one that you just saw Debbie demoing with just a few moments ago. And then you've got all of those stamps, dies, and the 48 sheets of decoupage in here as well. That's the other thing you've got to consider, how much decoupage you've got within all of these sets. 48, 96, 192 pages of decoupage you're going to get within the main collection. And then Joy, this one is your candlelit Christmas. That comes again with 48 pages of your decoupage, all the stamps, all the dies to work with it as well. Absolutely phenomenal. A few comments. We've got the vote coming in as well. Busy Lizzie said, I think it will be a relief to have more normal temperatures tomorrow. I'm finding the top 30 is a bit too hot. And Liz R says, I heard on the radio that Doncaster is going to be the hottest place in the country today. Hot in Donny. Yeah. Mary says 38 degrees here in Kettering. They're sweatering in Kettering. Is that where is Kettering? Midlands?
Kettering's down south, isn't it, Kettering?
Is it? East of Peterborough. Renee says, everyone stay hydrated and cool the best you can. Everywhere is in the furnace. And a few comments coming through about that lovely card. Christine saying, love. Lovely card, Debbie says, Christy. Shadai says, lovely, stunning card. Kalesa says, lovely card. Gorgeous, Debbie says, Renee. Kerry says, super lovely, Debbie. Absolutely stunning card, says Lynn Cherryman. Diana says, beautiful, Debbie. And Lynn Cherryman says, Liam is so talented. We need him doing some demos on here. They were actually pestering him yesterday to come on and do something on Wake Up Call. Whether or not he's accepted that challenge, I do not know. But one thing I can tell you is it is now time for you to vote on your favourite card of the show. So Debbie is going to line up all of her makes, and we'll see which is your favourite. So recap us, please.
Right, so going back to the beginning of the show where we used the beautiful Doily dies with our lovely little gift box. So that's number one, if I just hold that there for you. So number one. Number two was the toppers, and I made a couple of toppers, well, I say gift tags for my toppers that I had with all my other ones there ready to go inside the little gift box. So that's number two. And then number three is the last one there with that beautiful decoupage. I've just added my gems on now. So number three is the beautiful snow. Ooh. So 1, 2 or 3, it's down to you.
George and Johnny are both saying 3. They've put the bets in. Place your bets, please. Number 3, they're saying in the gallery.
I don't know, because I like them all.
I like the tags was 2, wasn't it?
I like the tags, which was 2, yeah. I love the doilies, which was 1, yeah.
Well, it's not down to us, it's down to you guys to get voting on that. I'd say you've probably got about 4 or 5 minutes or so to get those votes in, and we're going to give you time right now as well to check out your baskets. So if you've got anything in your baskets right now, now's your chance to head to the checkout. We'll come back with the result of that vote and also recap on some of our deals. We'll be back in just a moment.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. So, join our family of craft experts with live tutorials and demonstrations every day. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products here on Crafters TV.
Just reach down my bra and take it off. No, not my bra! No, my bra!
Get creative and craft along with our amazing deals. Your next craft project is only a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week or watch on catch up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook or our YouTube channel. You can chat to us, craft along and meet new friends in our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
You're all our time with each other! You're not through to boot camp. Get off!
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. So, stop what you're doing and enjoy the fun here on Crafters TV.
Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash.
Make light work of intricate and delicate die-cutting designs with the Pokey Tool from Crafter's Companion. An absolute essential part of any paper crafter's kit, its precise tip has been designed to release the tiniest pieces to reveal your finished results with absolute precision. And to make sure your finished project is perfect, each Pokey Tool has a rubber tip protector, so there's no risk of damaging your die-cutting design or yourself. The Crafter's Companion Pokey Tool is such an essential craft item, we've included 2 in each set.
Quick Buy, get yours now.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon. Busy Lizzie says, I went on holiday in Portugal last week and it's hotter here in Worcestershire than it was there. Yeah. I thought 34 degrees last week there was too hot. Little did I know what was coming. Yeah, I mean, I think, what did you say it is there now? I think 34, 35. Jeff was just saying we should have Liam and Brent do some demos. Well, you never know. Anne says, thank you for a great show. Loved it all. Not finished yet, Anne. We've got another 13 minutes. And Kerry says, Ben and Debbie, you've made the start to my day fabulous and taken my mind to wonderful places with crafty friends. Oh, thank you, Kerry. That's very kind of you to say. And Busy Lizzie just said, I voted for number 3 on the demo of the show, but I really do love the tags too. Can I have 2 votes? As it's you, yes. We'll stick another one in for 2. It's very close, I'm being told. We're just going to quickly recap on the deals that we've got. Brand new launch coming your way. These officially launch in just over an hour's time on launch day with me and Debby, the intricate Doily die collection. And as we've seen with these, so much detail in all of these dies, but also so much craftability and certainly snippability in these too. It's one of these sets actually that the more you look in them, the sort of deeper you look into the designs, the more you see, and that's certainly the case with me, because as I say, I was looking particularly, I think it was the ornate snowflake where I looked, I was like, oh, all of a sudden I could see some little bells in there, but you've got that gorgeous mandala to get you started. This one here is called your lace edge star, and as Debbie was talking about, and she'll show you in just a few moments time, there's so many different areas here that you can snip and manipulate these to, obviously you'll be using these around Christmas time because they've got those sort of Christmas designs to them, those snowflake designs, but actually with a bit of snipping, with a bit of sort of careful manipulation, you'll be able to use these in projects right the year round. This is the one that I love, my favourite. I didn't see them first time round, so this one's called your opulent snowflake. Again, look at all the snippability that you've got there. it's almost, for me, got a bit of a nautical feel to this one. It's a bit compass-like, but then as you look a little bit further in, you've got those gorgeous bells in there. Snip that layer away and that layer, and then you've got a really gorgeous sort of almost detailed circle in there. There's so much. You'll have fun with these when you get them home. You've got the elegant snowflakes again with those gorgeous sort of swirled hearts in there too. And then lastly in this set, how stunning is that? That one is your regal snowflake, the one that Debbie used a little bit earlier on. Lots of snips, lots of ways to be able to use these as dies right the year round. 20% you'll save, plus another 20, or less another 20 if you're platinum, £30.39, $38 is the platinum price if you're shopping in the US. Let's have a look at some finished samples with these. Lots of people as well, Debbie, on the socials have been talking about using these to make actual sort of Christmas ornaments as well.
Yeah, absolutely, because that's where I went with it yesterday. Now, I didn't get all my demos that I'd planned down at Hobby Maker, so I've been able to bring some up with me today to show you. And this is going to be one of them. We're going to show you how easy it is to put these lovely decorations, these hanging ornaments that you can have onto your... Sorry, George. I don't know why I thought I were going there with that one. Spinning it around thinking you can't see anything. So yeah, we're going to show you how easy it is to put one of those together, and it is so simple. You can get all your kids involved. You can add, do it in glitter cards. You can add gems to them. You could add your sparkle sprays to them, your sparkle pens to them. So much that you're going to be able to do with them. Because of the dimension, you also can take it into your card making. So this is one that I did yesterday, and I've repeated this one again today, where you've got a little bit of a dimension going off with your cards. So can you see this dimensional snowflake? Pretty similar to how you would put the full ornament together, but you're creating dimension as this. And of course, it will lay flat when you're posting this, and then springs back up.
Has that got ink on it, or is that the colour of the
cardstock?
Yes, ink.
In fact, do you know what ink that is?
It's this, isn't it?
Yes, I did guess. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I did it yesterday, and they were all right, but there wasn't any down there, so I felt a little bit bad. However, thankful for me, I'm doing myself another one. So that's one that we're going to tackle. Also, you can create apertures with them. So this is where we've created an aperture onto the front, and then pop the snowflake into the inside. Now, of course, that could be turned into a shaker card then, because you could put your acetate over that aperture and have your shaker element inside, and you could add your fake snow in there, all that kind of thing to create. But again, looks really classy, but very simple, very easy to do. Again, these are going to be the ones that you're going to absolutely love. A different style on an easel card that I've gone with a little belly band. So I've took my belly band off, and then we're going to open that up. Ooh. And then we're going to turn that into a different kind of an easel card, so that you can see a nice little shape. That's so a little bit different. So that's one we're going to tackle later on today as well.
Love how you've used one of the snowflakes as your stopper flopper. A flopper stopper.
Yep, a flopper stopper. Yeah, absolutely. I've got a little swinging element with a dome featured card here. This is one I didn't get to yesterday either, so but again, you could just use that. Now, I've done it on the dome front, and I've actually used in the background pieces there, just to create a little bit of texture onto your card, so you could be having this as a background piece as well. Of course, love a good old box, so I've got my box in there, a little bit of a regal looking box, depending on your colours. I'm trying to do it reflective there so it don't reflect too much in camera, but use it for your design. And then, of course, you could be making these into invitations or card invitations. So again, if you've got an invitation coming along, you could perhaps send that to someone. Got my spare bits in there. Or it could be just a Christmas card, but again, just a little different take on some ideas that you can be using these with. So that is, oh my days, how many done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, I think I might have gone a little bit OTT. However, I love these. I couldn't stop. Once I started, all the ideas were flowing and I couldn't stop. I'm not going to lie. I spent a full-on day and a bit in my craft room creating loads and loads of different demos for you. So yes, absolutely. I can't wait to get started. Hope you can join us at 2 p.m. for this brilliant launch.
Miriam just saying she'd use gilding flakes on those doily dies as well.
Yes.
Ooh,
I actually cut one out in some of our flakes, and cut one out, and you ought to see it. I thought I'd got it in my box. I fetch everything in my little box, and you see I've even got more demos in here because I just don't know when to stop sometimes. But I thought I got it in there, and I hadn't, because it looks beautiful. And I used a double-sided adhesive sheet on top of some multi-card stock and literally die cut it out. Oh, they look beautiful. Imagine your Christmas decorations in gilding flakes.
Yes.
Oh, divine. Divine.
Divine. We're officially launching that in 1 hour, 7 minutes. So here's the thing, if you like the collection, grab it now and then you can sit back and watch all of the demos which Debbie is going to smash through on that official launch show at 9 o'clock Eastern. Something else which is launching a little bit later on, in fact on launch party tonight. You can grab it now. If you go to our website, go to the shop the day page, you'll see all of these deals here. But this collection is launching officially on launch party tonight with Sarah, who's going to be in the building. It is our brand new 3D Christmas 12x9 topper pad collection. 30 sheets across the two, 560 toppers across the two as well, and these really are fantastic for those quick cards, for those easy to make and sort of easy to please cards, and actually really good fun if you're looking for ways to maybe craft with your kids or the grandkids this year. You're going to get 3 different design sheets, 5 sheets of each design, so 15 sheets in each of the books, and they're literally jam-packed full of craftability. If you just decided you wanted to use these elements individually, you've got 280 toppers right there. But the way to kind of look at it really is you've got 1 lot of decoupage there, 2 there, 3 there, 4 there. So even if you went that way, that's 60 cards really, 120 cards across the collection. That's one of the designs. This one is the Winter Joy, and as I say, you've got the 3 different designs within each of the booklets. So you've got that gorgeous robin on the poinsettia, you've got that wreath and the candle there too, and then the other design that you've got in this booklet is your poinsettia and your pine cones as well. So 5 sheets of that included. You don't need to fussy cut these, they'll all just beautifully pop out of your cardstock, 160 GSM, and away you go to play with that. And then you've got your Christmas cheer, once again, 3 different designs within this collection, 5 sheets of each design, and this is cute, this is fun. It's the snowman with his stove hat on, you've got the little teddy bear in there as well, and once again, so easy to be decoupaging with this collection. Christmas tree scene, you've got the teddy bears there, Mr. Snowman once again that you can get decoupaging with, and once again here, really cosy Christmas tree scene. You've got the stocking on there too. There's tons to be working with. £12.78, it's a great price is why this is flying out today, $16.60. We can quickly look before we get the result of the demo of the show with some finished samples with Debbie. Really super easy to work with this, isn't it?
Super easy, and then you've got all your toppers that you can then add to your mix. So our lovely Bianca's created a lovely box using, do you know the prism, the roll-up box?
Oh yes.
Sorry? She's created a lovely topper to go straight on there. And this is another one, a lovely gift bag that she's done, like an handbag style.
Oh yeah.
But just had those on, so I thought I'd show you those two because I thought those are beautiful to show you. But of course, you can make these as easy as you want. That is simply a DL shape card, little bit of matte layering, and then add your topper to the front. But look how stunning it looks. Choose your papers. Look at this. How gorgeous is that?
Yeah.
Now that paper is from, do you remember the, what's it called? The box one, the solid signature?
Which one?
Nutcracker.
Oh, Nutcracker. Sorry, slow on that.
Paper, and then used, again, look at this, so clever. You used one of the nesting dies and then created it to fit around there. Absolutely beautiful. Loads of different shapes and styles of cards that you can go for. I think that is so super cute.
What's the official name of that style of card? Because I think I always
I call it a diamond point.
Diamond point.
I call it a diamond point, but I think it's called a. I'll find out the proper name for it because it has got a proper name for it. But I think of the diamond point. That's why I look at it. But it has got a different.
I call it a Van Halen card because it looks like the Van Halen logo. That's all I ever think whenever I see it. But I know
yeah, just a lovely style. Loads and loads of people throughout the craft industry. So those really fun styles, so easy to do as well. But this is the point of that topper pad. You make your toppers up, choose your foam pads, choose your glue, make those up, stick them in a box somewhere, and then they're ready to go on to your projects, like I did with my tags and popped into my tags onto the top of a box. That's exactly what you can be doing with these. This is amazing. Honestly, just fabulous. So many things you can do with them. Christmas made easy.
It is Christmas made easy. £12.78, $16.60. What was, though, the winner of the demo of the show? It was very close.
Was it?
Between 2 and 3.
Pull number 1 out of the way.
The winner, though.
It's the tags versus the. It's the tags. What can we call it? Tags versus the. Well, we'll call it the Florals. What it is? Oh, which one is it?
3.
Ah, You're still loving them. You're still loving them. Do you know what that means? I can take my box tags home with me.
Oh, yeah.
That's what that means. I can take that home with me. There you go. Number 3.
Beautiful. We will pop that up onto our Crafty Walk of Fame. You could vote for that as your favourite card a little bit later on. And of course, we'll see more from that collection in Launch Party, which is coming away from 6 o'clock this evening with Sarah, 1 o'clock Eastern. Thank you, Debbie.
Thank you very much.
We're going to go and cool off now, I think, aren't we?
Yes, going to go and have a nice bit of spot of lunch and maybe a nice tipple of my cherry Pips Max.
Oh, thought we were talking about something else then. National Daiquiri Day. I thought she was up for a daiquiri. We will be back though in just over an hour's time to the official launch of that gorgeous Doily collection. And as I said, a little bit later on, we'll be officially launching that 3D topper pad set as well with Sarah. Debbie's here, of course, for launch day. If you've got items in your baskets right now, now is as good a time as any to get those checked out. And the great thing is you can sit back, relax and watch all of those shows with us as we head through the day. But 2 o'clock we're back UK time, 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific. Whatever you're doing for the next hour, have fun, try and stay cool. I don't think I'll be going outside. I think I'll be going into the cafe, going to eat my salad. But we'll be back with you in an hour with more on launch day. Until then, bye for now.